Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today, and it's going to be a Kingdra in the lead with Dragon Breath, and then double Chum in the back with Sylveon with the new Community Day move Psyshock, as well as a Alolan Ninetales. So this team did get this trainer to Expert. They said in a couple days or something they reached Expert, so congratulations on that. But let's go ahead and see how it works. I mean, double Chum is always powerful. So we'll see. So anyway, it's Sylveon versus Alolan Ninetales. Now this Ninetales, the opposing Ninetales does not have Charm. They have Powder Snow, so they're going to go for Weather Ball. Sylveon going to be able to take that and trying to get to his Psyshock. Able to get to it, does charge up relatively fast. I mean, Chum is pretty slow, but able to get to the Psyshock and get a shield. So that Ninetales might go for the farm down. No, they're not going to be able to. Chum just doing so much damage. So this Weather Ball is going to be enough to KO. So Sylveon, a beautiful shiny as well, going down. One of my favorite shinies. I love shiny Sylveon, by the way. But either way, going to bring in Ninetales. Ninetales trying to get the farm. Unfortunately, the opposing Ninetales does get to a move. Going to be a Weather Ball, though. Oh, it's only a Weather Ball. Okay, it doesn't matter then. So this Ninetales is going to be able to farm down. And in comes Swampert, switching into Kingdra. Out comes Umbreon. So I wonder if that Umbreon has Psychic, the new Community Day move. But even if it does, you don't go for Psychic against Kingdra. You go for Foul Play or Dark Pulse. It's going to be Foul Play in this case. So Kingdra going to be able to take it, going for the Power Whip. Now, Umbreon is an absolute tank, of course. We know that. So Power Whip really doesn't do that much, but I guess it's adding up with the Dragon Breath damage. We're going to see another attack. Keep in mind that she still has 2 shields to her name. So Foul Play, okay, not going to do too much. They need to get to another move. We're going to see a Muddy Water come out. It would be huge if we could see a debuff from this Muddy Water. So Muddy Water really doesn't do much. Wow, Umbreon is so tanky, but this Foul Play will be enough to KO. And going to go ahead and save both shields and farm down the Umbreon. Umbreon's definitely going to go down. Now keep in mind the opponent only has 1 shield, so you could just go for Weather Ball here. Or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Now this is when the Ninetales starts shielding, saving 2 shields for a Charm user. I like that play. So we're going to see a Weather Ball right now. They almost have enough for a second one, this Weather Ball. Probably going to get the shield. Yeah, they have to, they have to. And then another Weather Ball comes out. I don't think it KOs, but at the end of the day, Ninetales still has his shield left, so they should be able to shield and farm down. So that's exactly what's going to happen. We see a Charm sneak through, so we're going to see a shield right now. That's going to be a Hydro Cannon and just farm all the way down with the Alolan Ninetales. Okay, a little bit of lag at the end, but still able to farm down and take that win. So very well done. Nice play. Nice play. Okay, let's go ahead and move into the next game. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, double Chum has always been powerful, right? We have 1 XL Chum user and the Sylveon not an XL1. But okay, picking up a good matchup as long as that doesn't have Blizzard. So they switch out into Talonflame. This is actually a good matchup for the Kingdra. And to be honest, you don't want to switch out because Fire resists Chum. So you just want to stay in with this matchup. The Chum users have play against Politoed. So just stay in with this matchup. They are going for an attack. It is going to be Flame Charge. So nice call not to shield that. Okay, this is definitely another Flame Charge. So you don't have to shield this either. Oh, they are going to go ahead and shield it. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to see a farm down now. So Kingdra is going to be able to farm down. And we'll see what comes in. Looks like they're trying to switch into a Alolan Ninetales immediately. It's going to be, okay, an Alolan Ninetales from the opponent. And that's a Powder Snow Ninetales, though. And we see a switch into Politoed. But this Ninetales already charged up quite a bit of energy. An attack coming in. Should only be a Weather Ball. It is a Weather Ball. And we're going to see a Psyshock come in right now from the Alolan Ninetales. We'll have to see if Politoed decides to shield it or not. They do not shield it, okay. So that's totally fine. And they are charging up quite a bit of energy. Ninetales can take this attack, so it doesn't have to shield. It's going to be a Weather Ball, that's fine. Able to get to their own Weather Ball, going for it right now. This is resisted. I don't know if it's enough to KO Politoed. It is resisted. It is enough to KO. Okay, in comes the Ninetales. And again, you have Sylveon in the back, so you don't even have to use a shield here. Just let it go. Of course, Kingdra is not going to be doing much to that Ninetales, but Sylveon does have Charm, so it doesn't matter that the opponent has 2 shields. And that's what's the beautiful thing about Charm, right? I mean, Charm does not care about shields. If the opponent has 2 shields, who cares? It doesn't really matter. Sylveon doesn't care about it. So Sylveon will go ahead and shield this. It's going to be a Weather Ball. and we're going to see a farm down. The opponent is going to be able to feint with 2 shields, but I feel like that happens quite a bit with double charm teams. It depends what the opponent has on the team. Of course, if they have a double poison team or something, a double steel team, this team's not going to do well, but, you know, if they only have 1, you could work around it. But anyway, well played. We saw the Talonflame on that team, which, of course, the charm users don't want to see, but Kingdra was able to handle it. So, yeah, I mean, Sylveon is just such a fun... Oh, man, it's such a beautiful shiny. It's such a... I have a really good ranked one as well. I might actually build it because, like, just because... You know, it's just so fun. I love Sylveon. But it's probably my favorite Eevee evolution, to be honest with you. But definitely my favorite shiny Eevee evolution. But, okay, going up against a poison type. So, definitely not wet. Well, it's definitely good to see it in the lead. You don't want the charm users to see it in the back. And Weather Ball, they could take. Leaf Storm, they could take. I mean, Kingdra is resisting these attacks, so it doesn't have to shield. We do see a switch. Okay, going to go ahead and go for the Muddy Water. Kingdra does want to get out of here because, yeah, I mean, you don't really want the charm users up against the poison type, right? So we actually see a debuff, so that's actually incredible. So Sylveon probably just farms all the way down. It'll have attacks ready to go against Rose Raid that comes back in. So, yeah, should be able to... actually, I don't know if it could farm down, actually. So we're going to see an attack come in. It might not be able to. Even though we saw a debuff, because that Snorlax is going to get to another move. So yeah, we're going to see a Psyshock. I think it was a correct play to throw the Psyshock. So there we go. It is going to KO. We know the Rose Raid is coming back in. But, I mean, Chum is still doing a good amount, right? They will be able to farm down. But now Kingdra is lined up against the Rose Raid, of course. We don't know what's in the back. As long as it's something that doesn't resist Charm, should be good to go. But Kingdra is coming in right now. Going to go ahead and shield this. Going to be a Weather Ball. I would have let that go, but that's okay. I mean, I guess they were afraid of Leaf Storm, though. That kind of makes sense. Even though Kingdra resisted, it's a powerful move. And then if you go down, it would have been Ninetales up against that. Oh, man, it is a Steel type. So this is tough. I don't think this is not happening. Yeah, I could be able to Charm down. Unfortunately. So we're going to see a Weather Ball. I don't think so. I mean, we'll see. So Weather Ball coming in. Going to be able to pick up the shield. Very nice. Yeah, because this Empoleon's going to be able to charge the 2 moves and throw them. So, yeah, this is not happening. But at the end of the day, 2 things that are strong against Charm users. As I said, Poison, right, as well as Steel. So, definitely tough. We're going to see the Hydro Cannon come in right now. It will be enough to KO. In comes Kingdra. Kingdra is going to go for the Muddy Water. They're not giving up. I respect it. Let's see. So, going to go for the Muddy Water. Going to be able to pick up a shield. But yeah, the Empoleon is going to be able to get to an attack to KO the Kingdra. So hey, well played. Unfortunately, was not able to capitalize and win that one, but that's okay. That's okay. So we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. See how the next game plays out. So it's going to be Kingdra, of course, into Kingdra. Okay, both have Dragon Breath. We know that. Hopefully they switch out. Oh, the old switching into Charm. That makes sense. In comes Swampert. That tells me they don't have a hard answer to a Charm user. This is good because you still have another Charm user in the back that can handle that Kingdra. So that was a great switch. We're going to see a shield. It's just going to be a Hydro Cannon. Perhaps afraid of the Sludge Wave. So we're going to see a Psyshock come in. See if they want to shield. They do shield, actually. That tells me Swampert might have Sludge Wave. This could be the Sludge Wave. You definitely don't want to take it. We're going to see a shield. Unfortunately, it's just a bait. Can they make a Sludge Wave before Sylveon farms down? I think this is just Hydro Cannon. If it's just Hydro Cannon, Sylveon survives it. It is Hydro Cannon. So, okay, so able to win switch there. You'll be able to have that Ninetales up against Kingdra. In comes Togekiss. Oh, man. In comes Togekiss. You don't want Kingdra up against that. You'd rather have Kingdra up against Kingdra. So that's actually pretty interesting, but getting it to 50%, which is nice. So yeah, you can't bring in Kingdra, right? You have to bring in Ninetales. So Ninetales is coming in. Can the Ninetales... it would be nice if Ninetales could farm down before an attack comes... Oh, able to catch it. That's going to give them the win. That was a beautiful, beautiful play. Oh, they get a boost too. They get a boost. Who cares? Let them do all that damage to Kingdra. In comes, the Kingdra going to go ahead and go for the Muddy Water, hoping for an attack debuff or something. It's not going to do anything, but no debuff, that's fine. Ninetales can just Charm all the way down. Outrage, certainly not going to KO. Octazooka, not going to KO, so this is good. That catch definitely won the game, so hey, well played. You got to give it to them. They obviously know how to use this team very well because that was a great catch. I feel like that was definitely necessary to win this game, but well played. Definitely a very top battler. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. See how she plays out the next game. Okay, here we go. So it's going to be Kingdra into, okay, Umbreon. So, of course, you have two answers to Umbreon in the back, but it looks like they're just staying in. No, switching into Sylveon. In comes Drifloon. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Now you know there's not a super hard answer to Chum in the back, right? Because if it was like a steal or something, they would have butted in. Shadow Ball doing a lot of damage. Able to get to the Psyshock, though. Let's see if they decide to shield it. They could shield this. They do actually decide to shield. They do want to win switch. So, okay, an attack coming in. This is going to be Icy Wind. It will be enough to KO Sylveon, so Sylveon does shield. But can Sylveon get the farm? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yes. Okay, so Sylveon able to farm down. Very nice. So able to win switch and keep shields the same. What is that, a Gengar? Crobat? I'm not sure. I think it was a poison type. But Psyshock. Psyshock super effective. Hey, doing some decent damage. It is a Crobat, so they will be able to farm down. Now you can bring in the Kingdra. Going for the Muddy Water. Of course, I mean, switch was super important. You need to you can't have the other Chum user up against this, right? So, okay, just let it go and farm down, which is likely going to happen. It's going to be a Poison Fang. That's fine. They do switch into Umbreon. And trying to switch out, we're seeing some of that lag. Able to catch a foul play. This is definitely a foul play, right? You don't go for like Psychic or anything, or Last Resort. So it is a foul play. Beautiful catch. And this is fantastic. This is probably either, I mean, Last Resort or Psychic, whatever they have. They do have Last Resort, that's fine. And you just farm all the way down, right? No, we'll go for the Weather Ball. This is probably gets the shield, but that's fine. So Weather Ball coming in, it does get the shield. And just going to, yeah, just take it. Last Resort does not KO. It's going to be a foul play that certainly doesn't KO. So we're going to see a farm down. Still has a shield. In comes Crobat. And Crobat does go for a Poison Fang, but you could safely shield this. And Chum is going to be enough to KO Crobat. Actually going for the Weather Ball. That's fine. Either way, Crobat is going to go ahead and go down. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played. The opponent actually backing out of that game. Okay, good game. Good game. And I think that was it. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be it. And as I said, she did leave a note that she reached Expert. So should be getting Expert in as soon as she catches this Palkia. That is incredible. Congratulations on the set. Thank you so much for sharing these battles with us. I really do appreciate it. You know, Palkia is a Pokemon I don't mind fighting in Go Battle League. I just wish the legendaries were easier to catch, you know. But either way, able to catch it, and let's see that expert ranking. Hopefully you can push for legend. I believe you could do it. Hopefully you do it with this team. This is a really powerful team, and you seem to play it really well. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.